Eats. The power of declaration. When you start nevely and see what enter to you, the power of declaration, winning starts with what you say to yourself. Do self to eat to your say. You know, like is there? You can hear and explain to us, you say. Tennessee. Menada no taxis, eat six secularies, you ping. When you declare, we and that in. Easer eatus, vitulosen sigibin septum, p, wishy bees, idius. I are going predicting in when predicting. You're not predicting, growth. You don't make a claim if you're not creating. I don't have money, you're creating. And see any creating. East. MP 2 o'clock the seed. P means. Your word plant the seed. Equinusers titch news. TV 9T60s news alkenk. Your actions water is P. Ain. The battle within. The real fight is not out there. Keys, it's in your unauthentic realm. It's an itchy, peed. In meisten in this morning, it's in your out there without in man species. Sense patience in your mind. Now, Sinicho, so spring feet to the main TCU, P in your discipline, P you. So P in IT6 salutations, P in your decisions. Well, it's again is Frixo BL Aki. It's Primus Cocker the Kraus Walbris. There were struggles. Ikane dat. That he fate cheese. Tatal sands, yeah. Embrace the struggle every winner has. Is a what breezy a shade. Through for every winning through this line. As we knew. It's a unique commercial key. Go see. Look at you. TU, paid, is not punishment. It kind of can to certain start saying that to you. Not in seek 60 AU. Ping, it's preparation. See pre, nani test T other to disperse. The struggle molds you. Ping, sharpens you. Danan, Kelti skakes wilder T and a fee, iter kengen, and shapes you into the person works, when shapes you innovate when detection and their captious. You the cats and M. And who's if you as a contradictory. We're in Greeky, worthy of victory. The type of fairy fover, fear, fair, when the odds are against you, when the odds are against you, a one tree or be thous ain. When his fleabit sheets in you, endling, piels of fake kinds, fame and pastry one sees. It will see you. It's his answerable. Hex impossible. That's when fate steps. In object what it's. If the spectre tofax zones, fate next soon to the Facebook as explanation in niche. To me, you have a fake rhymes. In here, night inks weaver, a chat against scene between where. But I did call the waters down where share reads. Hadi. Belief is the bridge between the where you and where want to use a and in can't you into want hunt to be where wherever's and you want to be P desistiny demons effort winning isn't given. Impeach effort winning isn't earned. It's earned. En chupani si itu sti u fun bias Though it's pin down G. Destiny only opens the door. Imiri tu hati chikastsur ping. P. You must have the courage through it. Have a key musts to walk through it. You must have the callous and fury. The chiku must together and zatter through it. P. T. Chen shiti su. Pei in. Bruised but unbroken. Hemben siushin. Resurrect peace. Angi. Tired but unstoppable. Teacup isn't about six bang to enjoy like me is keynote a full motivational speech. It's about 600 to 700 or toadation suities or 7,100 words dotterel. So to their better chief, the cuisine, and that duple things. Maybe su hoof UI. Ini Grammy. Utai. Fidelistic CU. Sinape of Upeden. Cinematic tone. Peen cinematic tone. Full of emotion. Key U. P. Rhythm and power. Michin Fazy. Peak. Right single was 1 or 3 of thee. That's is these boom. Katie's placed in this peach in thee. Herald their worthies. A declaration before a declaration of the word will be leave Sue. Before, but do not have been to introduce you. The word was going to be gentlest. And you, one more like behaves, you into being the Jeff gave note to you, appreciate this fees, he you. And can't feel like this. Shulu. You tea nature cider. Ideal et steen. Though you never unsafe, ever pern like it to save anti ava class assistantly care you, p me. You've got to believe in yourself. You chef got to believe in yourself ching hoof kegel. Severi ret, seasick as peen. That believers you've started you. So please. Ping. That belief starts not in a crowd. He goes. P. Not in applause, in WD, not in the eyes of others. It starts in the silence. The Savati Satsum, Vedi starts in the silence. It starts in the silences, where the inner issues. This is their silence, silers. Is how in this kind of thing. Kem, you about the edent resticks tea of Afku, peace, we en iti six eu pays. That any said this. The student, when it's just you and your reflection. T PB King, pleven pu. Namanity praise people that goes me a member. The pretty bellies people linked as Ifiquin to los quapier. Miranef and Z could sit net to the same fear. And teach eats to be cripple in that equaler and to declare. Bubby, Rizabhamkrum e two ones. The chemical reekings. E. So things shifts yukus. I'm going to win. Something shifts. Ing. E. Peats. Ing. The air changes. Rishi'in. Plodding by indifferently. The energy in your chest starts to move differently. The energy in your chest starts to move differently. Frechukusabam antiki. Sikanpu pu gut. But that state me pigage. Because that statement is not a wish. 6 EU. Ping. It's a weaponist. 2T. In T6 AE2. Ping E. It's not a prediction. It is a promise. You see deeds? There. P. It's a promise feast. You see? 6. Heat. You. Your. Words have weight. P's and non T6 ray IQ father sishin. Ping E. They shape your mind. Isina kerwang. Pagalom. Penga. Pionge. They carve your path. Now people can fang siver plea. Smadlani 9 Italy had N 6 XEUs. P. They command your actions. EU. P. When you say, pay ibig. Peen. What it purple fairies up, I thought, a spirit bulligans assume. Years of the light, turbo shamas, rise up in a line with that to big declaration these different areas. Then, yeah, align them. And that we need to, the hand, the will on you with no deliberation and Melisser hei triu. Desasu addis pavoler ujuors. The world mal may dote you. It's egu ping life may test you. If me Susie A. Is 6AAU. Pierg. But if your voice stays firm, we I cat freest isis I eddy you. P-inge, your heart stays steady. If your heart stays steady, trake poo, if enough BB. Nothing can separate the one is who speaks VP it is. Do pipu get is inside a thingy. So nothing can break the one who speak. Six resdi. In current existence. Speech of victory is in a kick says get is. It's by complimenting Harry of an existence. Pity. Sleek. Oxitlis cuff. PB ears. You can't whisper your way to success. You capture your way to success. The lead now TT6. Not to you pull pubai dreams. P ang. You can't mumble your dreams. Yvette's and a veen head to such the ape six is happening pig. You've got to declare them with the conviction. P. You've got to declare them with conviction. Men 60 15s. Pifanitis. The 6 use mafwigity stare. Is the lies frofmeries. Josity biggest. Tibdidis. Is modi 6 of apipnest jotter. You to make the walls shake with yours. You D walls shakes with to make determination. To that Caesar HCDUP. Every morning, he is per something's doubt do not be happens to get per T the P in wake up and speaking things little yakan. Check. So those little what again wake up and city facts and clickins. Because you've won yet. It's supposed that why that praying the get of the mind to herringdom of the minds. People is get fat so pampered for the studio artelvier. Bieber the swears. Currency now the pan that the end is cool. Brown. Can he handle the cool win? Do he handle the cool and one against? But then the Canadian Harrisburg become Perkins. When water, he should be going up few many years. Yeah, called you see the world observe again is. Least reety few. Feet easy eat. If your sleep tome feared, tell is no place here. P. E. And me please 6B as keens is saying here, you're telling fear has no place here. TOE in Frifika the Nakoi Fe Pli, if Fepple, despite plically you, pegang ease, P. You're telling failure it's just a step. Peg it on a failure care. Kind and telling a failure, it's just a step. Pidam pian C6 out of P. P not the end. P is Kinai T6 TIAU. PAE. You're telling yourself, na P to be West, Nivili Finom and Nay T6 IAU. P, I will not back down. P, Eve, I would E. I will not fold. Harisan Gerlastinchen. BP Tibi Tiv Okoi. Ing. P.E. Garakabelieve Izerko Iftiming. Because in Tipil and Makareko Ye. Is the nice Shiskim. K ringing. Because Jackarelli says, Combi, is it? Canker direction. Utzef oven. P is the moment you decide, woe you and megans. P, a moment you decide what you are. TBLUC 60 Elier. Deceive you Epstein Sepnapedothesis. Your actions start to follow. Your actions start to follow. Can they like titch? Lefi bishi to see you. If ping, if the world doesn't apparel you, for people he hesitates. And Perivin Hanniby's mostly rotate. The thrine world doesn't move for people who hesitate. Isisco is share who's free. Inangu has further to South Arios. Payari, it moves for those eyefuls. Gifudits er eight is a bondad. Fedi dress, choosers say. Zuhaine who dares to say a fevers collar taben already stands taller than the one Ewan who says, oh, Saul's, sir, do high Spilhas Loshti, each, lane, yo, and or have you. You saw it loader, you hard lawyer either in. The same be, incessate, louder, already dares to say, K-E, P, geese. Say it with fire. E, say it until your voice carries. Kelrit reaches. Carries those inspire walks until your ears enter to your bone. The scarring cannot be Hebrew ears its knee. Until your bones carries into your bones. Ping, gree. Say it until your faith, bigger not shut you, face grease, renter sense depper ping der stati at other far and crace. In Talpavro to TC, get in failures and rights craze. So ding grows bigger than your fear. Two is EP, ping AC kung biplers. That's the power of declaration. Ping hide doesn't layer airs, it doesn't curation. That's the power of by the scope and good for the relations out there. The Inosu, inflow 60 to 80 penny port, right? It's on digital shown. This it doesn't weigh victory. It's E6 AEU. Pyongi, it summons it. Go. Now the battle within that is fight you lead with the Siete. The hardest fight you weebly ever face isn't he in their person. Rest and let it preach it as it ever face isn't another pen. And that hurt first is a margin for the evidence that equity works in me. Another person. He, one, he thinks this another person. Each in like in the shiftuties, that this against it you, avitiana nas you cat up okay at these fee, invalidity resteeders. That's a kinsen cana shit tu bova. Inceiver, he get exert such. Here he gets yokas and clarity party, the latest. Is there perky against her party that wants is to queedy. Tiami TCX6 to play hymns. The voice that says, P can, P but two bad and it gets two hardest. The one that whisper. The one what is whisper at the nakins of ably to shaver. It's too hard. And the one that whispers, eat peas, eat beaters, thing. Mikibi, maybe, tomorrow. That's the real and paharning. Anakin. You are texting, now there's the opponent. That's the real opponent. EU peds. Not the main. Across from you. Not The man across from you, Pidu. Case hivi plodos to Jafia. Ping. Not the world outside of you. Sichasade you. Ping. Ung. The real fight is within. Gumbase. AMB Shringlefbazes. Information both a thing. Pigade. Every time you wake up, two Celtic signals. With a start of the ring, you enter the marine vision versus your mission. Pew meaning stuck in a tank here, Yusufir. You enter the ring. Then here's the Fairship Ring Prince. Your mind versus your mission. Pin the bang. One side says, Skeffeet ning. Get tusses. Pooper. So the conservative plux squatus. And PV Chizek Think texturally there is Sarah. The other says, the Empescrease induced boo inning begins. Get up and grind. When you learn to silence the noise of doubt and the volume on determination. Chiz V. Graph the volume. Jidfer you me and determination. Puri inandi. Viti easy. Important what in human determination. You don't. Using moving those nation. Fighty kidik pring is exati. B. You're pretty. Because your dream G's don't respond to excuses. They respond to FE. You happening. There is the number disorders need to the elections. He says that you didn't want. But look, you pichuas, kiu appear in Vikipom. If you don't conquer mountains and by looking how looking at term, yes, as in Lake is even at Burton. Ralphie Philly Beach, or Catholic Frenchini Key. EED's Q, you climb. Step by step, teach she do, exkidu gypsy he, breathe, wraith by, breath, pain by pain. There be every champions, every churn that P is faced, that inner storm. Every champion has faced T's. Here's that inner storm. The sea part eats. Six you. Pingy, they felt weak. The sea cat air fever. Nowers. The six sticks I beg. They felt tired, dear. Menfried pitchun e sips feast. And the smooth that sixes wheels. Prig. But they kept swinging. As fainty p died at end. Tykens, and we have it up faps, Tiken not a tard. Revi buddies up shallow a parabu stoffel. And then them people out text of out until poor the god kakra to D. And I cast the sakti amola. And guess that they're not each in the pilshin very scratching. If I back in the anam goose the usually greedy panscredi. And I'm hiding all parents. If you actually keep you me well. What I could take a little bit, the night would see 40 news out there at Keith. Oh, time to miniature something here, if you don't negate all the things there. E.T. we, if se. Any has to cubby cutter erin the an ancient. 6 to reading you. She they count eads, peen e. You have to become your own coach, Dutch. Is the EU. P. E. Ung. Your own motivator. People. Z. Fee. 6-8. Pel e as your own reason to keep going. Trey Vedegus. Lilling one at to 6 mode in section EU when no one is watching. Naishu Asabinim CH in the spines. In a Kirkwapti Kizik EU. Sufi Libacolers and Seafarers. Pig. When the world has forgotten your name. Age nos catters flurvid who's deed, who peaceable becks. Tut night later, it keyed. When you're standing alone, ere he grieves, that's when the real battle begins. That's when the tinny event that mentality really begins. Richens, half Thursday, it's actions and hit class. Why didn't it be something beef? I can't ungum people who ran the parsing as he came to you. And that will some six sicker sayu eeks. Pagan, you must tell yourself. You must tell yourself. Hey, body pulver, you start to tea where to gill. So come too far to shoot no studio now. So start no to now ding and all. You missed, as you must remember. Why worries? Proof of brothers and mods and ribuku. We lose, now I'm under shares. Why you start taking the adi? Not you are not be worried, Yoshi. But must you remember why you start now? Seven. Ease that to you, peeing you. Because if you win the battle within, because if you win the battle within, is yari teeth the art there. So he be a fight next is STZ is up east. I pissed he on e. There is nothing outside that to donner chen six dot of plumik. There is nothing outside can stop you, cut you. T if it's not a go shoe, no critic. E yeah, inching you fending fulles, fiat prepacken, leaving non-course teetrix in the cool. Because feet restuckers, is he condom sense and bekacking the one who has already come in solitude right kimsen. Docking or sees that hino eat ham cedar. He would have prayed in who hands already, that lock his head, him he seals to beat one, the four hoses that here. He ugly carved on it into hooler, how that inclusive fears. Peered. Discipline is the sword. Peons. Ifi. Sword. Five heaping anathesis the others. P. Peasing no yarbir. Focus is the shield. If EPU and Hasim Bada. Two putting up gensers get at airping. Consistency is the armor. Sidar. Udar Pubru you see. Tari Ibershikul du Selvis, Baslarit, on Pinkerazens, I weak you to the Vedic Shittles Neary, Agi. You put those C keys on every single unit alien. Eshnas, because Kitty to dig up information Robies in the 3D. A Borski goes, that is Miss Muscats 3D minutes away. So to day one, walk your fight ready. Susan E.O. Prater, to face, NME, ready to face the aversion of you, and say, Vimmer charity team, Peter ready to face the overzy Lee. Germinal of your you, and say, six the breck share, and EU's pig. You're done. Eaty poof Brits. Not eat person anymore. Every's small victory, ache, thievery. Your seal fads, starting to see. If you read what is up, Mr. Mississippi, yeah. That's something massive of sin is done years also suffering all in using the pounds only as per small as the sea. We see if them if I'm using UV. P here. Now means in T6 touch eyes you stairs. That's how you win. P. Peace. Not by defeating others. Not by defeating others. Edopiv such as Kupi and Mat Iti 15 means Terravalchu, Ifi pound, which sick reap in our durant, that's a 6 high bears. But by defeating your excuses. Not all our Hupri and brats to say equal each arc. Number badi, white sex stories for his tear. PG. And embrace the search morsachiam, payaner. And there it's searching we the heaters dracolodios. Their serving the body wants to win. Sickest derider, ting, race drill inti 6 chis EU. P tray kif T.